Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm here in Tampa visiting my friend Elena with my other friends Caitlin and Lavinia. We landed yesterday and we got a little bit of dinner and it was mid AF and the pizza low-key fucked up my stomach so bad that I'm still facing the repercussions of eating the burrata cheese. We're getting lunch first. Caitlin's driving Elena's car because she's the only one that's 25.
Because they want to be haters.
So before the beach, we stopped by a poke place for lunch, and basically the concept of this place was that it was like Chipotle but poke bowl edition. So you get to pick your choice of protein, which is like different types of raw fish and then different types of toppings. It's like Chipotle but poke bowl. You guys always say the funny stuff when the camera's not going. Oh, I got spicy. Yeah. Sweet salad. After we ate, we drove to Siesta Key Beach and the traffic was low-key kind of bad and it took us almost an hour to get there. Honestly, I feel like it took us an hour. And guys, literally everybody and their mom was at this beach because the parking was so packed. Like, it took us forever and we were literally circling for a good 45 minutes and we actually ended up just following this random ass couple to their car because we were literally at our wits end. Siesta Key Beach was huge and honestly so nice. Nothing like the fake beaches that we have in Chicago. The sand was so soft and so fluffy, and even though there were so many people at this beach, it honestly didn't feel like super stuffy or anything. Lavinia's putting in work, putting up our umbrella. We're about to get our tan on. Don't worry guys, we are very prepared. We have literally so many different types of sunscreen in our bag. Trust me, we're covered. We spent the whole afternoon at the beach just tanning and laying out in the sun, and we went into the ocean and just like we're really just lounging around and just soaking up all of the sun. We went to this Vietnamese restaurant called Pho Cali for dinner, and I ordered a Thai iced tea, and I don't know if it was because I was super dehydrated or because the drink was so delicious, but I legit finished the whole thing in 6 minutes. For my entree, I ordered pho and it slapped. I haven't had it in a while, so it was super yummy. 10 out of 10, recommend. New characters unlocked. Stage of your name.
Yeah, I'm Caitlin.
Say Jabello.
Jabello.
We started our day off at brunch and we ordered a bunch of foods and did family style so that we could all taste a little bit of each thing that we ordered. And the star of the show was probably the pasta in the cheese bowl, but I feel like the French toast that we ordered tasted the best. And if you guys know me, you know I hate fruit flavoring in like any types of desserts, but this was honestly surprisingly good and it was cooked perfectly, crispy but soft on the inside. After brunch, we had an appointment to a candle making class at this place in the same plaza as the restaurant, and the experience was pretty fun but very expensive, so be warned if you go here. We smelled a bunch of different scents on the wall and then we picked our favorites and explained to the candle making people what our vibes are, and then they kind of bring out all of our oils and we kind of sniff them all together to see if we like the vibes and stuff. I don't really know how they explained it, but that's pretty much what we did. And then we like pour different amounts of each oil depending on what you want it to smell like into a shot glass, and then that's literally the whole experience. After my nose hairs burned off from smelling all of the scents, we got on a ferry to take us from Tampa to St. Pete, and we thought the boat ride would be quick and we would have a little time to walk around St. Pete once the boat docked, but the boat ride took like an hour, and by the time we actually got to St. Pete it was like 4:15ish, and our ferry back was at 4:45, so we didn't really have much time to like do anything. Guys, we took the ferry here and that shit took like 45 minutes. No, now we literally got off, went to the bathroom, went to the liquor store, and now we're literally running to make sure we get on the boat again.
Although it's like until 9:45.
Running outfit, running sleigh. Shoes are my Nike.
Jumpsuit by Aloe Yoga.
Fanny pack.
By Lululemon. We made it.
We made it with 8 minutes to spare.
8 minutes to spare and 5 custom people shooters.
So on this trip, I really wanted to get a permanent bracelet because Caitlin and Elena got one the last time we visited. So we stopped by this jewelry place and we all got one, not matching if you're wondering, but I got this one with flowers on it, and it's actually the same design as the one I got my friends for Christmas, and mine actually broke. So I thought this permanent one would be a nice little replacement, and it was super quick, and the people who worked there were really nice and accommodating. Guys, the best part of this entire trip, we went to dinner, and if you guys watched my last Tampa vlog, you know that I am literally obsessed with this Korean restaurant. Their sundae is to die for. Like, I have dreams about it and I want to swim in it. I want to, you know, literally have an IV in my veins with this sundae. It was so delicious, and I want to cry watching the footage of this food. Like, my mouth is legit watering right now. We ended the night drinking at Elena's place, and Lavinia and I stayed up so late dilly-dallying. We didn't sleep till 4 a.m. and we had to wake up early, so Vinny and I were fighting for our life this morning, but we stayed strong and went to the farmer's market. And if you remember from our last vlog, we tried to go to this farmer's market the last time we were in Tampa, but it was closed and we didn't know, so we were just like aimlessly looking for it. But luckily for us this time, it was actually there, and it was huge and it was really nice. The sun was really beating down this day and it was so effing hot, but we checked out a bunch of different booths and ate these super yummy empanadas and this big old little pretzel, and kind of just like walked around and explored. After the farmer's market, we went to an acai bowl place, and they had the cutest dog, and it was so stuffed animal like. It didn't even seem real. Like, it didn't have a tail and it was just so small. I wanted to take this dog so bad. Also, this place had the best acai bowl I've ever had. The base was legit perfect, and I feel like that's the most important thing about acai bowls, is that the base thing, like the base acai, has to be, you know, perfectly mixed together, and the toppings kind of just went together perfectly with my bowl. And again, I will be dreaming about this acai bowl at night. Happy birthday to you, happy birthday to you, happy birthday dear Caitlin and Lavinia, happy birthday to you, yay, make a wish. Our final destination of our trip was visiting the Ringling Museum, and apparently this museum was their house or something. I don't really know about the Ringling brothers or like their family history, but it's like they own the circus or something. I don't know, I could be wrong, but this place was huge, and we took a bunch of fun pictures because there were like really nice backdrops and just like really nice little areas for photos, and it was just really fun to explore. After we kind of like dilly-dallied around this museum, we had our final meal and then we went home. We're at the airport now, and guys, originally we were supposed to fly out of Sarasota. We had a connecting flight, but our first flight was gonna land after our second flight was departing. So obviously we were not about to make that shit. We had Kaylin call Southwest, and thank God there was a flight out of Tampa.
Shout out to Kaylin.
I know.
That was a direct flight.
A direct flight, because no layover, and I will never be having a layover ever again.